Amrita. Some call it a miraculous stone. The Philosopher's Stone. The Queen of England remains locked in combat. With Spain, the country where the sun never sets, for control of the entire world. Her forces weakening with every battle. The Queen and her inner circle turn to divination and alchemy, hiring pirates like us to find Amrita for them. With that power, they managed to defeat the invincible Spanish Armada. But now it seems they want to keep their methods a secret. It seems death won't stop chasing me.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? Holmes here and welcome to my Nioh walkthrough, real walkthrough, not a playthrough. And yeah, I'm gonna be starting my Nioh walkthrough today, and I'm gonna attempt to finish this before the second game comes out. So yeah, I've already got a good amount of parts recorded already. I'm just doing this voiced over so you know I can upload them one at a time. Every day I'm planning to upload them at 12 a.m. Pacific time zone. So yeah, this game was also free for PlayStation Plus last month, which was November. So if you picked it up and if you haven't touched it, or the game was tough or whatnot, yeah, I'm here to guide you through it. This is a real walkthrough, not a playthrough. So yeah, let's get the show on the road. This is a tutorial mission, so it's a tutorial mission that you cannot skip. So the game kind of forces you through it. It's about like 30 minutes long, depending on how much you die and depending on how fast you go through. I think you can go through this about like 20 minutes or so. If you die a lot, probably an hour. But that's why I'm here, to make sure you guys don't die. So yeah, first level, all the items here aren't really relevant. I'm sticking with the two-handed sword here. You don't have to. There are other weapons here that you can get, which is like a spear and stuff like that. So, and there's also other armors, which I don't think you should worry about too much, because it's not gonna matter a lot once you get to the actual game. Then you can worry about armor and stuff. But I don't know, for me it feels like it's really easy to replace the armors. Like as you go through each level, you'll get better armors each time, so don't get too attached. And yeah, the only thing that will really carry over, it's your equipments. The medicine will also carry over, which is your healing item, but you can't use them once you get to Japan. We're in London right now, so yeah. And the game will take care. The game will take place at feudal Japan. So there's that. Once we get there, there's its own healing items, so you cannot use the one that's here. But the rocks will, the stones will actually carry over as well, which is kind of like a pulling item. So before we get our bow and our gun, that's what we're gonna be using. Two guys in here. You come in here. If you do that, you'll pull both of them. So yeah, so try to finish them off. Well, finish one off as quickly as possible. If you can't, back up a little bit, and then you use your light attacks. Your heavy attacks will be a poke. Now lock on is R3. If you play a Souls game, this will feel very similar, except the attack button is not R1. It's square, and the heavy attack is triangle. Alright, so we got rid of those guys. Got some pants. We don't have to be wearing our boxers anymore. This is all just for looks. I just want to look good going through the tutorial level. And by the time you guys are watching this, it's probably going to be December 15th. So yeah. That's where I plan to start uploading these things. And here's a shrine, which we will see more of once we get to the actual game, but it won't look like this. It'll look a little bit, well, it'll look a lot more different. That's basically a checkpoint and also your rest area. So when you rest at those, you'll get all your healing items back. You'll get all your HP back. If you got a status ailment on you, it'll get rid of that as well. But the downside is it will bring back all the enemies of the area except for special enemies and bosses. So there's that. Here's a chest. Like I said, these items aren't really valuable, so you don't have to pick it up if you don't want to, but I guess this is a good practice for exploration, which you are gonna want to do once we get to Japan. And right here you want to go down the hall instead of waiting like I'm doing right now. You want to go down the hall and you want to take care of an enemy, because if you don't, he's gonna ambush you, which I forgot that he's there. So I was just here and I'm just eavesdropping.
Once tomorrow's execution takes place, we will get our hands on a compass that will lead us to that Amrita.
With enough Amrita, we could subdue Spain, perhaps even the world.
The day when England reigns supreme is near.
But our beloved queen thinks of Amrita as nothing more than gold or gemstones.
We must find them before our nation's rivals do.
Edward Kelly, you will go to Japan. It seems it would be to our advantage to keep the wars alive. We cannot gain Amrita if blood does not flow.
Hey! Who are you?
And boom, he attacks you. So yeah, if you guys don't really care about the like the little story that's going on much, then you know you don't have to worry about this guy. But he will jump you while you're eavesdropping. So yeah, and you might miss out on some dialogues. Because when we go back, the little window will be shut because they heard noises outside. So yeah. If you want to hear the whole thing, make sure you take out the guy first and come back to listen to it. There is an item in the back. If you drop down, it'll go back to the place where we picked up the chest. But if you come over here, there is a special, well, it's not a special, it's just a little chest. Alright, so we are pretty much done with this little castle part here. There's a hat you can wear, but I'm not going to wear it because it looks stupid. Even though there's an option to hide the headgear, which I totally forgot about. That's why I chose to go without a hat for now. Which I will soon realize you can turn off the headgear and I'll put on a hat. So yeah. I mean, at this level, it doesn't really matter. So you can go without a hat if you don't want to look too silly. Here is the shortcut that we saw before that we couldn't open. It takes you back to the shrine right there. So if you got roughed up, and you need some healing items, or you don't want to waste the healing items and you just want to get a free heal, you can come over here and heal. But note that will respawn all the enemies, but it shouldn't really matter because the path to go is downwards, which will not connect to anything we just came across. So you should be fine from getting ambushed. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys this whole area if you guys want to see it, you know, just in case, because I know some people like to really check out the entire area, but you might be a little bit nervous too. Don't worry, I'm here to guide you guys through it. Oh shit! All right. You can jab me with a sword, why don't you? There's two guys right there. Two ways we can take this on. We can rush in there like a maniac and pretend this is Dynasty Warriors and just go blade. I was gonna say guns blazing, but we don't have a gun. So blades blazing. Blades swinging like a maniac. And there's a chance of us dying if we rush in there like that. Or we can just pull them with a rock and deal with this guy solo. Solo mio. Uno lapo. Let's go. And then just come over here and take care of his buddy all by himself. And yesterday I posted the congratulations to From Software for winning the game of the year with Sekiro, which I was really happy about. And I was watching it on IGN, and like they have the live chat on the side, and like the people were like, "What the fuck is this game?" I saw most people hoping for Super Smash Bros to win, which I mean it's a good game, but I don't know, man. The mentions, like the nominees, the nominated games was like all these like Death Stranding, Control, Sekiro, Smash Bros, and I think I'm missing something else. But yeah, when I saw Sekiro, I was just hoping Sekiro would win. So, and they did, so it's really awesome. I don't know, it just made the rest of my 2019 a lot better. But yeah, anyways, back to the walkthrough. So we just pull that guy because these guys were together, but this guy's an archer, so if you pull that guy and then you just keep towards the right where the archer doesn't have a line of sight, then he'll just kind of like stay put with his bow out. So yeah, he can take care of his pal while he's just chilling there with his bow. And I got the pants that's a little bit better, so that's what we're using. Up next there's gonna be 2 knights, which you can pull them one at a time. Like if you accidentally pull 2 of them, just run back. If you run back far enough, they won't chase. So that's a good thing about this game, because enemies won't chase you all the way to the end of the earth. The 2 knights are right here. So through a rock, try to pull one, but both of them will end up coming. Watch. So there's one, and then the other one's in back. So when one walks back, just grab the attention of the other one that's still facing you, which is this axe guy right here. I mean, he's easy and dangerous. I mean, because each time he swings, a chunk of his stamina disappears. So he's more vulnerable to critical attacks, which we'll get a better version later. Because for now, we can break his stamina, and then once it's broken, we have to actually hit them for him to fall to the ground, and then do a critical. But later on, once we unlock our weapon skills, we can actually just, you know, do critical attacks while they're standing up after their stamina breaks, which is awesome. So yeah, the build I'm going for is skill, which is gonna be based off of dual katana. So, but like based on what weapon you go for, it's gonna be a different stat that you're gonna have to follow. It tells you, like when you go over each stat later on, you will see. In the second episode, you guys will see, because that's when we actually get to mess around with the stats. So Yeah, I'm gonna go for dual katana. So for those of you guys that have been following me, you guys know about my obsession with dual wielding. So you know it's no brainer. I'm going for freaking dual wielding here. Yeah, it depends on what you guys want. I feel like you'll have a lot more fun following your own weapon. So like, if you have a weapon in mind that you always like maybe you guys like two-handed swords, or you guys like axes, you guys like great swords, which they kind of have in this game. It's an otachi. So yeah, if you like stuff like that, they have in this game. So just follow your own weapon, I would say. Well, that'll be the best way for you to play, so it'll be more enjoyable. This is actually a shortcut to the boss, but I will show you guys I guess the other path. You come out right here. This is the alternative route to get to the boss. Well, coming down here won't take you anywhere. It's just that if you didn't want to deal with the two knights, this is where you will end up. Because we went towards the left side to take on the knights, but if you didn't go to the left side to take on the knights, you will end up going straight, and this is where you will end up. And I will show you guys where exactly. So you see this guy right here. You guys will be on the opposite side of this place, so in the front over there. So you will come down here and then you take out the guy in the little hallway, and then his pal is gonna be out here. Take him out, and then there's some items out here you can grab. And there's more stuff outside. I mean, on the other side, I will show you guys as we go through. There's gonna be some knights here as well. There's one knight right here. Get his attention because there's gonna be a soldier on the top left corner, and he has a gun or a bow or whatever. He has a ranged weapon. So you want to pull this guy, and you don't want to be fighting them at that courtyard. You want to pull him out here, because it's gonna be a real pain in the ass to deal with a knight and someone shooting shit at your ass from the top. So not this guy. There's another guy up top. So we're gonna try to rush this guy down. Alright, he went down. This is the guy right here. He has a crossbow right here. They don't want to be dealing with crossbow man and a knight and a grunt at the same time. That's why I pulled the knight. After that, there's two more knights in here. So what you can do is you can do the same thing we did outside. Just pull the knights, and when you throw a rock, both of them come after you, but one of them will retreat first. So just grab the one that didn't retreat's attention and just have at him. And like I was saying with the weapon thing, yeah, just go for your own weapon. I don't think it'll change much based on what you choose, because I'm pretty sure no matter what, you guys will still be using the gun and the bow. So yeah, it's just the weapon that's different. So if you really wanna like get through this game without much difficulty, like without any problem, then follow my build if you want. But if you want to, you know, get through the game and have fun at the same time, I suggest you pick your own weapon. Cause yeah, like I said, not much is gonna change. Probably just depending on like the boss fight. The boss fight might change a little bit because my weapon's all about speed, but it has like, it doesn't do heavy hits, but it can hit multiple times. So I might be able to land 4 hits and then back up. Then like if you're using like a great sword, you'll probably be able to land 2 to 3 hits, and then you'll have to back up. So it's like that. That's the only part that'll change. But like as we go through it, I'll show you guys like where to go and what enemies you can snipe and whatnot. Those will not change, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, here's a shrine that I just rested at because we aren't gonna go back to any of the parts that we were just at anymore. So I just rested at it, got my health back, got my healing items back. This underground part, there's a lot of story stuff. That's why the subtitles are on. So if I'm talking through it, you guys can still like see what they're saying. This place will be relevant later on, but that's not gonna matter until like towards the end game. So don't worry too much about it. For now, just forget this part even this map even existed. It's really small and there's not much to do here. There's a guy right here. I suggest you take him out first and then turn around. You can take care of a knight here. Because the guy is easier to take care of than the knight. And if for some reason the fight between you and the knight, like, you know, goes around this whole entire room, you don't want the other guy to be chasing you down. That's why I took out the guy outside first before taking on the knight. So yeah, there's an upstairs, which there should be a treasure chest right there. Boom. So you guys can also equip the knight's armor if you want, but I'm gonna stick with light build here. I want my mobility. I don't like it when my characters are like rolling very sluggish in any game. So yeah. And once you go beyond these doors, it's gonna be a boss fight. So the boss fight isn't really that hard. It's gonna jump down behind you. So just get ready. There's 2 phases. This first phase, just pretend it's like a knight with an axe. That's basically what it is. When it charges, do a diagonal right dodge, and you should be able to get around without any problem. Come on. And the swings are really slow. Diagonal right or left dodges will work. And he's down.
It's you. The man with the guardian spirit.
If I die, the secret of the stones dies with me.
Let me show you what these stones can do. Behold.
He gets the spear and he pokes him in the ass.
It's time for your execution.
Alright, so this fight may look tougher than it is. Basically he's still the same as his original form. Just kind of stay on our left side, his right side, and when it does the charge, still diagonal left, and then get 2 to 3 shots in and then back up. So you gotta back up twice, okay? Otherwise it's like a 180 swing will catch you. And the fight is pretty short. Basically when you down him, there's a prompt that's gonna pop up, triangle and circle, like this. And once you press it, a cutscene will play and you basically win the fight.
Well done. Quite a feat. Serve this spell shall guide me to the kingdom of gold.
journey was not an enjoyable. During 2 years' voyage, the Hellof was lost. The trow sank, while the hope vanished without a trace. The good news of the Blythe Boatshap was nothing but lies. Only Leifta remained. An ironic twist. But what awaited us in the Far East wasn't love. It was monsters and death.
Alright, so before I actually end off the video here, the game will let you choose your starting weapon. So dual swords, obviously, and it'll give you the stat. So got skill right here, and then it forces you to choose a secondary. So I'll choose, because you can't choose the same weapon, so I'm gonna choose the long sword, or the two-handed, whatever, long sword, and it gives you an option to choose your starting spirit animal. There's 3. There's a dog, which I believe is offense, and then the shark, I believe this is magic, and we got the bird, which is skill, and I believe it boosts stamina. So I'm gonna go with the bird. Gonna give him the bird, and that is my setup for the beginning. So yeah, thank you all so very much for watching, and hopefully this video has been entertaining or helpful or enjoyable, and if you all found at least one of those qualities in this video, then hey, stay tuned for more. But until next time, I hope to catch y'all later. Holmes out.